Hey guys, this is Josh F151 Tech back with another video. And in this video, I'm actually going to be talking about why I haven't been doing T-Mobile 5G home internet speed tests in a while. Actually, in my case, Metro by T-Mobile 5G home internet speed tests. So I've actually been having problems with the third-party gateway slash modem. I made another video on my channel talking about that. The Chester Cheetah version 2 gateway slash modem that I have. I've actually been having the problems with it still with the power indicator lights right here not showing up for the 4G or the 5G, and also the admin page having problems. So I actually am still connected to the internet. I'm still able to use all my devices and everything. You know, I still can do speed tests and all that kind of stuff. But I don't really want to do that until I actually get this fixed the way it needs to be fixed. Because I want to make sure everything's up and running like it should. You know, my signal, all that kind of stuff. You know, my ratio, all that kind of stuff. Signal to noise ratio and all that kind of stuff. So with this third-party gateway, I'm able to do, different things. I'm able to do tower locking, band locking. I'm able to do, just different things like VPN, IMEI revisions, IMEI spoofing, network mode switching, all that kind of stuff that you wouldn't be able to do with a, with a stock T-Mobile 5G home internet gateway or a stock cellular gateway in general. But I've been back and forth with the Chester Cheetah tech repair guy. We've been trying to fix it, and honestly, he couldn't, really fix it from on his end. He actually went into my computer a few days ago again, and he tried to fix it. He tried to factory reset it and all that kind of stuff. But it was to no avail. So what they're actually going to be doing is they're actually going to be pushing out a custom firmware. They're going to be pushing out a new firmware for the gateways themselves, for the Chester Cheetah version 2 gateway slash modem itself. They're going to be, basically redoing, the whole, UI, the whole, the whole thing, basically, the whole firmware. So I wanted to make a video and talk about this because it's gonna, he said that it's actually gonna be ETA'd for this week sometime. So I'm definitely gonna be, looking out for that, when it's released. I'm definitely hoping that that's actually going to fix the issue with the admin page, and also with the indicator lights not showing like they are, like they're not on the, on the gateway itself. So, I'm definitely hoping that this is going to fix the problem. It's not really a big problem. It just seems to be like a UI problem. It's not anything to actually do with the gateway itself. It's just something to do with the user interface or the, the firmware itself. It's nothing to do with the gateway itself, like physically or anything like that. But I haven't been making videos, with the speed test for a while because I want to, make sure that this is fixed. I want to get this working, how it needs to be, how it should be. I still am actually getting the same speeds because I'm able to mess with the settings in the admin page, but it's still not actually working, how it should. It's not showing up, like on the admin page. In the admin page, it's not showing the, the signal strength. It's not showing, the metrics, or anything like that. It's kind of, just plain like right here, to where it's only showing the, power indicator light, and it's definitely something to do with the firmware, like I said in my other video, when I was talking about it before. So, basically, this is just an updated video, to let you guys know, that I haven't forgotten about making, Metro by T-Mobile or T-Mobile 5G home internet speed tests. It's basically the same thing, T-Mobile, or Metro by T-Mobile, they're basically the same thing, it's just that the, Metro by T-Mobile is a smaller carrier, the T-Mobile, but they use the, the same towers and the same network, so it's basically the same thing. But, I just wanted to get a video out, to clarify this, to let you guys know, that we do have somewhat of an ETA for this to get resolved and fixed. So I will be making, more T-Mobile or Metro by T-Mobile 5G home internet speed tests after this is actually fixed. And like I said in my other video, I'm not bashing, Chester Tech Repairs or anything. I'm really glad that they're actually getting on this. I'm really glad that they're, redoing the firmware or redoing the software, in the, gateways themselves. That's definitely a good sign. So I'm definitely hoping that that's going to resolve my problem. If it doesn't, I don't really know what I'm going to do, from there. I'm hoping that that's going to resolve the problems. I'm sure it probably will. But if it doesn't, I don't really know what I'm going to do about it. I might have to, send it in, to get it exchanged or something like that. I'm not really so sure. But I'm not going to jump the gun or anything, because they are actually telling me, even his developer, the Chester Tech Repairs developer himself, he's actually been telling me, his developer, the Chester Tech Repairs developer, he's actually been telling, him to tell me, that it's a firmware issue, or a software issue. Yeah, it's basically a firmware, it's not really software, but he said it's basically a firmware issue, that it's, messing with the admin page, and stuff like that, so apparently, he actually sent me a screenshot of the new admin page. It's not actually released yet, but he did send me it. It looks a lot cleaner, the admin page, the new admin page, so I'm definitely excited for it. So I'm definitely hoping that it's going to fix, my problem, with the indicator lights not showing. And as you can see up here, it's also not showing the blue, 5G logo up here, which is actually, supposed to be lit up in blue, and it's not. So that's definitely, something going on with the firmware. Definitely not the hardware. It's nothing to do with the actual, gateway itself physically or anything like that. It definitely has something to do with the, with the firmware itself. So that's definitely a good sign that it's nothing to do with the actual gateway itself. Like I said in my other video, but it has actually taken longer than I expected for it to get fixed. But like I said, I'm hoping that this new, firmware is gonna, fix this problem. So I'll definitely, be keeping you guys updated on this, as soon as they push out the new firmware. And he did, say that it's actually ETA'd for, sometime this week. So, I'm really hoping that it's going to be released and I can, update it to the latest firmware. And like I said, the UI from what he showed me, the admin page, it looks really, nice. It looks like a really well, laid out, design, the new design anyway. So that's definitely a promising sign. I just hope it fixes what my, problem is here. I really hope that it fixes the indicator lights and everything like that, so I can get back to making, more speed test videos and everything. But like I said, I am actually connected to the internet. It's just that the admin page is acting up. And also, the power indicator, that's the only light that's on. It's not actually showing the indicator lights like the 4G or the 5G, or the big 5G, icon is not lit up in blue, like it normally is. But I'm still actually connected to the internet. I still get, all my internet connected devices. I'm still, able to get my internet. So I'm not really, like, it's not really the end of the world, basically. It's not like I can't get internet access or anything. So that's definitely, good that it's not actually affected to the point that it's not actually working, for the internet at all. So, it could definitely be worse. But basically, I just wanted to make an updated video on this, and touch on this, and let you guys know, that I definitely will be making more speed test videos, after, this gets resolved. Like I said, it is taking a little bit longer, than I expected for it to actually get resolved, if it will, actually get resolved, after the, firmware, after the new firmware update. But I'm definitely hoping that it will, because, I don't, like I said, I'm not going to jump the gun or anything. I'm not really sure what I would do, if it didn't, fix my problem or what. I'd probably have to send it in, for repairs or something, or for an exchange or something like that. And if I would have to do that, I would probably just upgrade to the SDX75, gateway slash modem, because that's supposed to be a lot better. It's supposed to be a lot, more, speed-wise. It's supposed to be a lot better, and just, overall, a lot better with reliability and everything than this one. I'm gonna eventually be upgrading to that anyway, so I might, just upgrade to it, if they don't fix it anyway with a firmware update. So, but, we'll see. I'm not gonna jump the gun here, like I said. And another thing, like I said in my other video, that I made, I'm not bashing the Chester Tech Repairs guy. I still think he makes great products. I still support him. I'm not bashing him by any means, so if you're watching this video again, I really appreciate your help. I really appreciate your, your help with this and everything. I'm not, gonna bash you on my YouTube channel or anything like that. I still, support you and everything like that. And I'm definitely gonna be, like I said, I'm definitely gonna be making more videos, especially if I end up getting the, the XDX 75 eventually. I'll definitely be making more videos on that. And, like I said, if it doesn't fix it with the firmware update, I'm sure that it probably will. But if it doesn't, if worse come to worse, I'll just, get another one, or I'll just, get the SDX 75, when that gets back in stock, or if it isn't, in stock already, I'll probably just get that, in a replacement for this. But, like I said, I'm not going to jump the gun or anything. I'm going to go from the firmware and see what that does. And then, the new firmware, I'm going to, the redesign and everything, I'm going to see what that does. And if it fixes it, that's good. But if it doesn't, I'll just go from there after, I find out. So, but anyway, yeah, guys, like I said, just wanted to get this video out there. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. And until next time, guys.